Hey guys, it's Ross Hardy from the Hardy team at Remax Marketing Specialist, and in today's video I want to cover the 12 questions to ask a real estate agent when you're interviewing them to sell your home. Now, a lot of times people don't know what to ask real estate agents, and we wouldn't expect them to, so I'm going to make it easy for you and give you, in my opinion, what are the 12 best and most effective questions that you should be asking. And for any real estate agents watching this video, your ability to procure listings when you're up against 2 or 3 other agents is going to revolve very heavily around your ability to answer these 12 questions clearly and concisely. So we'll dive right in. And the first one is, do you have any testimonials? Now, we live in an Amazon age where everybody wants to go online and check out reviews before they purchase something. Real estate's really no different in that realm. So any potential listing agent should be able to provide you with an extensive list of testimonials and success stories from sellers, preferably in your price point or in your neighborhood. Number 2, how do you determine the value? And that's changing at the moment as we're in a very, very strong seller's market. Traditionally, you might go back and look at the last 6 months of sold comparable data, but in a time where the prices are increasing 3, 4, 5% per month, going back and looking at sold comps from 6 months ago is going to leave a huge void in the value. So it's important that you understand when they give you the value, how they're coming to that number and what they're doing to determine that. Number 3 is, have you sold homes in this neighborhood before? Now, this is important to some people, not important to others, but obviously one of the benefits of having an agent who's sold a large number of homes in a particular neighborhood is that more than likely they've attracted buyer leads from those previous listings and may have a buyer already in their database that might be interested in your property. So important to some, not important to others, but a great question to ask. 4, where do you see the market in the next 6 months? Now, any of you that have watched my videos know that this is my real passion point at the moment. When you're asking that question to a real estate agent, their answer shouldn't simply be, prices are going to continue to rise, or I think the bubble's going to burst. Ask them why that is. There should be some sort of sensible data to show where they think that's going and why they think that's going that way. So feel free to watch my videos to get my opinion on where I think it's going in the next 6 months. And then number 5, are you using professional pictures, videos, 360-degree Matterport tours? This is the minimum barrier to entry, in my opinion. Every home should have professional pictures. There's only one chance to make a great first impression, and professional pictures do that. Videos receive 4 times the amount of views and inquiries that professional pictures do even. So again, that should be a minimum barrier to entry to go along with the pictures. And then a third one would be the 360-degree immersive walkthrough video tours, or Matterport tours, as you guys might know them. When more offers in Florida are being made sight unseen than any other time, it's really important that you highlight the home in its best light to people who might not even step foot in it before they make an offer. We want to make sure that we're on top of that. So number 6 would be, how will you market my home? Now, piggybacking off of the professional pictures and videos, how does it appear on the real estate portals like Zillow and Realtor.com? Is it going to be a featured listing on those? Are you doing enhancements on those, such as the 3D tours? Is it going to be social media advertising? And I know I always harp on about it, but social media advertising is not putting it on your Facebook wall for 200 of your friends to see. It's paid, targeted advertising that gets thousands upon thousands of clicks and engagements. Are you doing postcard mailings? Are you doing database mining? Or are you doing reverse prospecting? Anything of that nature. 7, what happens if my home sits on the market? Is the real estate agent's response to simply throw their hands up and say, we'll reduce the price? How do they determine when that timing is? How much are they looking to reduce the price by? And what other methods are being used other than simply dropping the price? Number 8 is, can you explain the selling process to me? Now, a lot of times when I go and meet with people, they haven't sold a home before, or they haven't sold one for a long time, or maybe they just haven't sold one in Florida. And of course, the rules and regulations differ from state to state, depending on whether it's a title state or an attorney state. So make sure you can cohesively explain the process. We have a buyer and seller series on YouTube where we walk everybody through the ABCs of real estate from start to finish. But at the very least, you should be able to explain this process very clearly to a potential seller. Number 9, what projects do I need to complete before I list my home? Now, we're not stagers, of course, but we can certainly make recommendations to you as to what you might need to do to declutter, maybe move some of your furniture around, or if you need to repaint that bright pink bedroom or replace some of the old dog tattered floors and put in a luxury vinyl. Those are the sorts of tips that we can give you when we're looking to list your property. Number 10, how long do you think it will take to sell my home? Now, obviously at the moment in this super strong seller's market, if a home doesn't sell in the first 48 or 72 hours, there's alarm bells going off all over the place. But in a more neutral market, make an estimated, educated guess as to how long you think it will take to sell. And sellers absolutely have a right to ask that question. Of course, nobody has a crystal ball, but there is market data out there for average days on market, both on a county level, on a community level, price point level. So you should be able to make an estimate based off of that. 11, will you do an open house? Now, some real estate agents will, some won't, and that's fine. There's also public open houses versus realtor open houses. Do they do it before it hits the market, once it hits the market, 60 days into the listing? All of these things make a difference. And finally, number 12, and this is often the most important question for sellers, is how does your commission work? Now, real estate commissions are not fixed. Any real estate agent is free to negotiate their own commission. But if you are a deeply discounted commission agent, you should be able to explain how that works. Are you offering a 50-50 co-broke to a buyer's agent? Are you doing a variable commission? If you're an agent that charges a higher commission, what is the value in the extra commission that people might pay? So again, this is a really, really important thing for people. It's certainly a question that sellers deserve an answer to. You should be able to explain that very, very clearly as to how it works. So guys, hopefully this makes sense. Like I said, there are many more questions you can ask. These, in my opinion, are the most effective 12. As always, thank you for watching. I'm Ross Hardy with the Hardy team.